Hello? Oh. There we go. Hey Phoenix, I am at 8 Bravo 10 on Terminal 1. I've got some AI traffic running alongside VATSIM, so I wanted to get next to some actual United Company traffic. But yeah, you can spawn up right alongside us. PDC, no ATC, so we're going to squawk 3233. I'll run that in now. Keep that page open already on Unicom. We're going to go to the route menu, and we're going to AVP Wilkes-Barre Scranton International. AVP. Put that in there. We're going. Can't exactly. Let's see. I was hoping I could copy that into the scratch pad so I don't have to type it out every time, but it's alright, it just takes a sec. Company route, that should work. Activate. Then we are GoJet today, GJS, I believe. 4501? Let's see. Yep, 4501. GoJet 4501. For departure, we are taking runway 27 left. It's going to be right here. No SID, we're going to apply and activate that. Alright. And our departure is going to be fly runway heading, which is 273 degrees. So we're going to first off activate our flight director, and change this to 273. Looks like there's a plane taxiing behind us. Oh, he just spawned next to us. I'm pretty sure that's Phoenix over to our right. Right, then we're going to go perf in it. Weight and balance, request our company load sheet, which works from SimBrief quite seamlessly. View the load sheet. Dual fuel 860, fuel 10,035. Let's double check that with our PDF. Yep, that's correct. So we're going to go ahead and load the plane. Start up our Pack X. Start a flight. Next. Aircraft has EFE. No. No Wi-Fi. Can't serve meals. This flight number continues. Start. And there we go. Now I got some audio. Let's let some background music for you folks. And we already loaded that. So our alternate fuel for the day, we're checking the PDF. Our alternate fuel for the day will be Finrose plus alternate 1.4. Oops. Our cruise altitude is going to be 35,000, I believe. Yep, 35,000. Pretty high to get over some weather. Cruise winds is going to be 285 at 82. Takeoff CG we can check right here, it's just 18.1 degrees, which is within our limits. Our zero fuel weight is going to be 60,000. And our ISA deviation for the day is +4. Oh, maybe I just need to do 4. There you go. Takeoff data set, we're going to go takeoff 1 for the day. And flex takeoff off. Takeoff temperature, takeoff perf, let's calculate that. Takeoff temperature for the day is going to be 40 degrees C. And we'll go flex temp on. There we go. FMS takeoff. That looks about right. So now we're going to go to our perf on our takeoff page and do our takeoff perf. So we're taking off 27 left. 27 left. We'll go flaps 1, takeoff 1. The wind at O'Hare today. Which runway we're doing 27 left today. Altimeter is 3043 and our wind is 220 at 6. 206. Temperature, forgot that. 01 degrees. And 304. Compute that. While that's computing, we'll plug in our barometric pressure, which is high today. We're doing flaps 127 left, 70,061 pounds. That's all correct. Now we can go ahead and plug in our V speeds. I'm at 36 for V1. VR is 143. V2 is 145. And our VFS is 190 knots. Simple. And you know what? We'll go flaps 2 because that's what it wants us to do, so we'll compute that and change our speeds real quick. 129. That gives us a little bit more leeway on our V1, which is what we want to see. 133. And 137. VFS is 190 still. It makes sense. It's the same. No departure. We're just going to be flying runway heading. And TCAS makes sense. There we go. Flight plan. We'll go ahead and start up our APU. Watching that come alive here. Maybe it needs a second to warm up. Open up that valve. And there we go. Our APU is starting up. You can see indication. EGT is rising. The percent is also rising. That's exactly what we want to see. From the outside. Also spooling up. Perfect. I've spent probably 20 hours trying to get XPlane to look good and feel good, and installed a bunch of different stuff to make it as accurate to real life as possible. I think I have pretty much the most accurate XPlane you can have. Belts are coming on, we're all fueled. Oh, I see our little 320 here. I don't know if that 320 will be able to work at AVP. Maybe. Should be able to. You got pretty good stopping performance. Auto brakes are very nice.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large and carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
We'll get our pushback planned.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
I have, Greg. I tried FS24 yesterday, maybe 2 days ago now. I like it a lot. I'm thinking I'm going to fly the PMDG 737-800 on stream in the coming days, because that's newly released with the new sim update. Now, I have a pretty good PC, so the performance I'm seeing is not going to relatively be accurate for everyone else, but I was seeing about double the FPS without frame gen that I was seeing before the sim update. So yeah, I think they did a fantastic job. Things are looking up for the sim aviation world, and in the real world too. Oh, nice. Congrats. Yeah, 24 is fun. I find that sometimes it runs even better than 2020. You can see his AP is starting up over there. Hey, Slipperfruit, how's it going? It's been way too long. Alright, let's see. Progress, boarding progress. Boarding status check. Boarding status check.
Yeah, how much longer do we have on our boarding process?
3 minutes, she says.
We're still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
I know who you are. I remember. Don't worry. I remember all you guys. Are fantastic people. Now, I would have the cabin announcements on, but I've got PackX to do it for us, which is very nice. Yeah, I remembered his name too. And yours, Phoenix. I just don't want to dox any of you guys. If you don't want your names spread online, I understand. Everything's all set up well here. We're just waiting for everyone back here to get settled. Sadly, we can't see any passengers. There's no GSX-like equivalent. But the cabin looks very nice. Let's see. Oh yeah. Are you flying the Phoenix or the Neo? I can't tell. Turn our lights on back here. There you go. Not so dark. Yeah, we can see him over there kind of intersecting another plane. It's alright though. In just a minute that'll go away. Chicago traffic, go jet 4501, radio check.
505.
Yeah, I gotta love the Phoenix. What a fantastic add-on. Let's open up the window, get some fresh air. Those little X-Plane features. And I was saying, there's a 7.6 behind us right over here. Or 7.5, I mean, right behind us. Long boy. This is a realistic parking spot. Let's see how detailed it is. It's not great, but it's very performant. I'm not really losing any FPS. You can see in the top left.
We're ready to go when you are.
Awesome, let's get going. Phoenix, you ready to push back?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 4501 with service to Pennsylvania. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now set down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
How do we do this? Ah, I see. 12075, you said. Okay, I'm ready for departure if you are, so let's go ahead and get our beacon light on. Our hydraulic pump can come on, stroke cockpit, and let the flight attendants know. Seatbelt check.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And just like that, the song ends perfectly on time. And we will turn our X-Plane volume all the way up. With our audio mixer, let's open that up. Mix, please. Settings, X-Plane. All the way up. And disconnected, we can disconnect our jet lag. We are using 27 left, I believe. Which is just out to our left and back. We get to need to see some nice ground traffic, which I've added to the sim.
So connected and bypass pin in service. Release parking brake.
Alright, sir, clear to push nose left, please.
Air traffic, Southwest 983, 5.5 miles out, runway 22 left, ahead.
And he said we're clear to start those engines. Interesting pushback technique, but we will start engine 2, then engine 1. So hold that there for 5 seconds, I believe. We're going to hold the N2 till it reaches 4%.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendant for a safety demonstration.
There's 4%. I'll close
When
the
the
cover.
seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
All about
Release
aviation.
the seatbelt,
Welcome to the
lifting up a
chat.
portion of the buckle. We suggest
I
that you
will.
keep your seatbelt
I'll try that
fastened
out
throughout
tomorrow.
the entire flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency
that
exits on
75
this
behind us.
aircraft. To familiarize yourself
Makes
with the
me very
emergency
happy.
exits on this
I did my
aircraft,
last
please
flight on
refer
it,
to the safety card in the seat back
3
pocket
days
in front
ago.
of you. In
It was
some
a
cases,
bittersweet
your nearest
moment.
exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an
flaps
oxygen
too.
mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten
Air
your straps
traffic,
if
Southwest
necessary, and keep
983, short
Although
final,
the bag
22
is
left,
not
ahead.
inflated, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires
That's all
assistance,
started.
secure your mask
Go
on
ahead and
first
start
and
number
then
2.
assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the
There's
crew
4%.
advises you it is safe to remove it. In the event that the pilot decides to take us for a swim, a fashionable life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch
27
and remove
left,
the
sir.
vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life
Operation
vest
complete.
does not inflate
Start parking
automatically, blow into the
That's kinda
mouthpieces for
cool.
manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a
Disconnecting
whistle
tow.
and light.
Stand by.
If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation
There goes
device.
someone up over there.
Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors
can hear it booting
located
up
in
his
the
engines now.
laboratories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety code located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Lieutenants, prepare cabin for departure, please. E2 is
Tow
already
is
set.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you, sir. See you next time. We can go ahead and shut down our APU. Our engines are both running. This is a flight I've done a couple times in real life. I've got some family out there. Alright, we can go ahead and turn our nose taxi light on and our side light on too while we're at it. And let's figure out what our route is going to be for the taxi. Chicago traffic.
That's 983, clear runway 22 left ahead.
Chicago traffic, GoJet 4501, taxing 27 left via Golf, or Bravo November, then Golf, Chicago. Brakes released, spool them up. And while we're moving ahead, we're going to go ahead and go to our systems and our flight controls. Full left, checked. Full right, checked. Pull up, pull down. I don't have a rudder disconnect, so I just kind of wiggle it, and it's working. Actually. Nah, no rudder disconnect. That'd be nice. Oh, there goes a nice little CRJ. Little lawn dart.
Over here, traffic southwest 983, taxiing to the gates via Yankee Victor Alpha.
United
Okay.
parking. 787's Netty triple, maybe? That looks like Netty government triple. That's pretty cool, huh? We're taking a right here. Clear right, clear left. Now, X-Plane looks pretty good during the day.
Traffic
The clouds look pretty
4549, we're going to be following
It's the nighttime where
the
I've made some custom scripts.
fellow traffic in front of
And, really tried to
us. Go check
enhance
there to runway
everything
27
looks
left,
like.
Chicago.
I changed the bloom on point lights, so that's everything like these. All the taxi lights, the runway lights, the lights in the cockpit, our landing lights, stuff like that. And I also changed the light and glare from the sun, so it's a little bit more glary, a little bit more realistic. Not really a dot in the sky anymore, it's more of like just a illumination zone. Oh, there's Phoenix right behind us. In my old 320. Let's double check there's no service for Chicago right now, which there's not. Our next service will be Cleveland Center on 119.875. I can see some ground traffic over here. A couple planes coming in, one over there, one here.
We're ready for departure.
Thank you, ma'am. Some clouds over the lake. Two little jets. Let's see if this guy nails the landing. Looking nice and stable from here, but an United 320? American 321, I think. Turn that mic up more. You got it. Mic is all the way up.
Delta 2738, are you on frequency?
Mic up. There we go. I can also turn everything else down a little bit. That makes it easier for y'all to hear me. was another lawn dart.
2738, go for was I hear you.
Just wondering what runway you're going to, because I see that you're either pushing or taxiing.
Some chaos going on in the background.
In a few minutes, you're going to be going via Bravo Victor.
Heading.
Roger.
Takeoff to VNAV. Then after our heading mode, our initial departure, we will go, he's going to depart before us, we will go to nav mode and go direct to our next waypoint, which will be Duffy. Perfect, awesome. Glad to hear it. Oh, helicopter, look at that. That's kind of cool. Let's see. UJFPS, let's go maximum quality.
O'Hare traffic southwest 983 to crossing runway 28 right at Yankee.
I wish we could see some of those trees from far away, but that's something I'll have to make a script for eventually. There goes that lawn dart down the runway. Public traffic, GoJet 4501, departing 27 left to the west, Chicago. We're ready to go already, so let's get our strobes on.
O'Hare traffic, southwest 983,
no idea what's going on here.
Of runway 28 left to continue and taxi via Victor Alpha to the gates.
That's CRJ's off. We got that A320, which is our friend Phoenix here. Is that Remy? Yeah, I was guessing, but I didn't want to slander his pilot skills. Stupid eye. It's alright, we'll figure that out. I thought I had that all figured out, but I guess not. Let's line ourselves up.
Thanks for traffic in 4549, we're going to be running up behind the traffic, running 27 left, Chicago.
Why are my throttles doing that? Interesting. Spool them up. X released.
Chicago traffic, Delta 2738, taxiing runway 22 left.
Thrust set.
Bravo Victor.
Airspeed alive. $80 knots, checked. 100. Precision speed, go. Rotate. Positive rate. You're up. Say goodbye to Chicago. Already giving us L now, but we should be on heading. ILS tuned in? I don't believe so. Maybe that's what that means. And there's our flight path angle. We can start our right-hand turn. You're right, I did have an ILS tuned.
Chicago traffic getting ready 4549, taking into 27 left for departure, Chicago.
Wish we had some clouds, it'd make it look even better, but I'm excited for the little outer marker for the ILS. Interesting.
21 Delta, Owen's better.
Debatable.
Nah, I think Airbus was better.
The whole reason we did that outbound procedure is because we have traffic coming in from the east, because they've got a headwind too, just like us. So you want to be over them by the time we fly out east to our departure, because you can see that traffic's now below us. You can see 737, I think, down there. Doing well on this departure. Let's get over to our line now. And we're going to go up to our final altitude, which is 35,000. Speed checks, we can go flaps 1. And we'll go autopilot. Well, in just a second here, let's capture this first, so we don't have a harsh little... redirect to Elks then instead. Interesting.
Charlie traffic 49, we're going to be directing Duffy final call, or Duffy, final call Chicago.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners.
Our autopilot is doing some interesting stuff.
To access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Let's change that. Let's go manual speed. Figure out what's going on. Let's go VNav. Speed, VNav, and LNav. Then let's see if we turn our autopilot back on, if it'll fix that for us. We don't want to do flight level change. There we go. I would have turned autopilot on right after takeoff. Yeah, you can turn the autopilot on right after takeoff. There's nothing wrong with that. I know some captains like to fly it all the way up to our cruising altitude, which really you shouldn't do. You should probably turn it on around 10,000 at the highest. But, yeah, some people have been known to do that. I like hand flying, especially in X-Plane. Oh, look at that. Little lawn dart CRJ. Lots of CRJ traffic at O'Hare. It depends. That was pretty much just me messing up how to use the autopilot, because I haven't flown in a long time. Autopilot definitely does things that you don't want it to sometimes. That's why it's important to be an active pilot and really monitor what's going on at all times. Even in cruise flight, sometimes it'll dip 100 feet, 200 feet, and you want to correct that. But generally, no, that type of thing would not happen in real life, especially because the pilots are much more competent than I am, and much more focused because their lives are actually on the line, and they fly every day in this exact aircraft, so they know exactly what to do. We can go standard already. Sets it on all three. Nice. That's convenient. Everything's all good. We can turn our steel cockpit light off. And go ahead and turn off our fasten seatbelts as well.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Probably be flying in Microsoft tomorrow instead of X-Plane. I like X-Plane a lot. Looks very nice. It feels very, very good. It feels like real life almost. But I know that Microsoft is a crowd pleaser for a lot of you folks, so I'll get that going too.
Camera is safe.
Yeah, that's another atom I've got going on, which is head shake. I don't know if I have that in the description of the video, but yeah, it makes, you can use X camera and head shake at the same time, so your head moves around, and if you turn it off, you're just nice and still. You can just press Shift C to turn it off, and if you press it again, then your head will move around in turbulence. There's 18,000, already standard, and we'll change our frequency to regular Unicom. And our VNAV profile is relatively accurate. We're a little higher than we should be now, and we're going to reach our top of climb a little bit after where we should, but that's okay. Let's see, lots of traffic on the ground. Some traffic on the way over. Wow, lots of traffic at Midway today, huh? And at O'Hare. Very realistic to real life. O'Hare is very busy all the time. There's another E-jet that just landed. What's up to our right? I'm curious what this plane is. A 320. Which, yeah. That's a 320 for sure, JetBlue. And let's check the map. Let's see where Phoenix is. Just right behind us. Somewhere back in the glare. Clouds look nice. Here comes our turn. Which, the autopilot does a fantastic job. What up, Calvin? How's it going, man? You can see some of that head shake action there. Yeah, I've got a pretty comprehensive list of all the mods I have going on, in case anyone's curious, in the description. Continuing that climb up, we'll give a little announcement to the passengers. Public address, type
Ladies
general.
and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We'll be reaching our cruising altitude soon. Everything's looking good up here in the cockpit.
It has been
Please
a while.
let your cabin crew know if there's anything that we can do to make this flight a little better for you.
1 hour, 13 minutes expected, and 17 seconds until our arrival. Should have done this, I'm a bad pilot. Turn the chrono on so we can get paid. There's the point of having a job. Charlie Foxtrot Tango India Tango CF Tit vertical departure to the east. I think I know who that might be. Our next frequency is Cleveland Center on 119.875. Let's dial that in. Kind of moving over there. Let's just 87. Double check that. 119.875. That's correct. Greg has gotten significantly better at landing. Wow, you gonna stream tonight? We gonna see about that? I'm sure it's true, but now that's another part of the script I've added. I made it so buildings render far into the distance, and that's aided by lights, which I created a map sort of using AutoOrtho 4XP for the night lights. So that sort of overlays on top of the day layer, but just like 1 pixel below. So during the day, you see everything you're supposed to see, and during the night, you just see all the lights. It'll look very nice, and I'll show you all what that looks like when it gets dark. It took a lot of trial and error. Let's see our scripts. Auto view distance. This is very helpful. It'll change the area that you see, so buildings will now render on the ground far away from me because my PC is able to handle it. If I change the FPS target to 60 or so, then it'll increase it even more. But yeah, it's very helpful. Makes it look very nice. Yeah, X-Plane does look good. The lighting is just fantastic, isn't it? Look at that cloud, wow. That Greg didn't believe it when I told him the clouds look good when I sent those images yesterday, but no, they look like real life with a couple of add-ons, which I have listed in the description again. Yeah, everything looks fantastic. And there's a lighting mod for nighttime as well, that boom thing I was talking about. X-plane spotting, oh yeah. If you want, you can land before me and you can spot my landing. I'll just do a holding pattern. We're just checking our autopilot mode. So speed mode means it's going to hold our FMS speed, which is 270 knots. You can see it here. Autopilot is engaged and auto throttling are engaged. That's good. LNAV mode, which means we're following our lateral path, and flight level change because that's what our VNAV wants to give us. So it'll hold the speed and flight level change, which the FMS is programmed to hold. So they work together. Flight level change and speed E work together. Oh, it's you, Frank, isn't it? That's not the real All About Aviation. Has he gotten better at landing? Looks pretty real, huh? Feels real, too. Operating this plane feels like operating a plane in real life. It's maybe not on the level of like the Flight Factor 777, which I have now, actually, but it's very fun. I can actually really quickly show you all the new planes I have. These are all my favorites. There's a couple more down there that I have hidden, but yeah, I've got a bunch of new stuff, which I'm going to show you guys for the next, Oh yeah, 787 for X-Plane would be nice. I got, where is it? Some 787. The Magnite, which I'm going to try and mod to, work perfectly. I have a Mango Studios thing. 777 long flight? Yeah, I'd love to do that. We could do share cockpit even if you want to. Or I can do it on the stream, whatever's good. Yeah, that would be awesome. We could do any route you want. I think I have shared flight, maybe it's called. Oh, here comes Planet vertical separation minimums, southwest, just 1,000 feet above us, I believe. Another contrail over there of someone. Oh, and another plane to our right. Lots of traffic today in the skies. Is that Phoenix? No, that's a JetBlue. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. It's not great. It's all right. I've got it. 787 and Microsoft flights that I can do anytime I want. Absolutely, yeah, we can get into a call. Climbing at 1,200 feet per minute. I think that says 1,700 feet per minute. That's good. Very powerful engines for this tiny plane. We've got good climb performance always. And our flight, 95% passenger satisfaction, an hour, 7 minutes and 36 seconds left in the flight. Detail's pretty incredible, huh? Acoustic paneling by St. Cobain. I'm pretty sure that's an actual manufacturer. I do have the Toyota A321neo and the A340-600, I believe. Yeah, well, I'll just get the Flight Factor one too. It's alright. After the 777, I trust Flight Factor's production abilities completely. Fantastic aircraft. Extremely detailed. It feels like you're flying a real plane. I've never flown the 777, but the 75 is somewhat similar, so I'd venture to say that if you can fly the Flight Factor 777 perfectly, you can probably fly the 777 in real life pretty similarly. It doesn't mean go try it, but yeah. Definitely teaches you how it works. Yeah, we could do an Air Lingus flight. That'd be great. I'm up for anything, man. I'm off for a while now. Lots of traffic. Is that a Challenger, maybe? We could do a Challenger flight. That could be fun. And a hot start. I know that is shared cockpit if anybody else is willing to get that. Or I could get it for someone. Maybe. Maybe Christmas present. Giveaway. Steal a 777. You probably could. Yeah, you definitely could start it up. I wouldn't doubt that. It's more of the harder parts of flying, other than using the autopilot, like the planning and the math and talking to air traffic control that you might not have down so much. We're about to enter controlled airspace. Cleveland, 119.875, so let's switch our frequency.
Say again. Repeat for Delta 127.
I didn't say anything for 1127.
That's Cleveland Center. Cleveland Center, GoJet 4501, flight level 350.
Cleveland Center, Giant 1019, with you.
Giant 1019, welcome back. And where's that GoJet?
Just outside your airspace to the west for the GoJet.
I see a United 4549, is that you? See you on Datsun radar, but I don't see you on my scope. Can you make sure you're squawking mode Charlie?
Interesting.
There you are. Alright, GoJet 4501, Cleveland Center, look.
Oops. Out of practice.
4990 West Alpha Whiskey, clear direct to Sagney, cross Sagney at or above 3,900. You're clear for the RNAV GPS from my
And Jake, you're going to get your entry into there soon too. You don't want to enter the airspace without getting in contact with them. I guess you could, but you really wouldn't want to.
0 Alpha Whiskey.
And I got
Medical
no
exam in early
traffic observed
2026.
between you and the fields.
That's
Frequency
awesome.
change
Good
approved
luck.
for IFR cancellation in the air on the ground frequency.
You know, instead of stealing one, you could just go to a full simulator.
Change approved, and we'll call to cancel.
Yeah, and you're right, there are no keys required. Now, if the FAA is listening, I don't condone stealing any aircraft. Keys or no keys. But I'm just saying, you could probably fly it in a
Air
lusty
Canada
sim.
941, welcome back.
Are you coming up
In
to
a few
350
moments,
as well,
we'll be
Jake?
starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for a list of complimentary and premium drinks.
Yeah, Seattle weather is
Premium
kind of
drinks are
rainy.
available for a small
You'll need
charge.
your
If you
IFR
wish
as
to
soon as
make
you
an
finish,
additional
probably, if
purchase,
you want to
we
have a
only
good
accept
season for
credit cards.
flying. But that's always good.
American 242, contact Toronto
You can always come to Chicago, too.
125.77.
Tell you more about that gig at some point once I'm fully set up.
125.77, American 242 Heavy. See it.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, there he is. Right behind us.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 2179 on the ground of Buffalo. Push and start onto Alpha with Papa.
There you are, Jake.
That's 2179, push on Alpha is approved. Face.
Pretty cool, huh?
Push on Alpha, clear face north, Southwest 2179.
The way the exhaust gas turns in the contrail is very realistic.
Maintain level 310.
Buckeye 310, American 575.
They are not the same thing. They're not the same thing.
4176, contact New York Center
They act on totally different
125.32.
parts of the brain.
125, decimal 325.
ADHD is more about dopamine. And I believe autism is more about serotonin. I could be wrong, I'm not a doctor.
Put on 321, holding runway 210.
Sorry, who is that?
Plus the way that the
321,
FAA goes about
holding
certifying
runway
special
21.
issuance for people with ADHD is completely messed up, and they need to change how they do it.
The
because it's unfair.
321.
It's actually unfair. It's not just
Jolie, runway 2 and right, clear for takeoff.
unfair to people with ADHD, but it's unfair to people without it, because some people get certified when they shouldn't, and some people can't get certified even if they deserve it. Yeah, people do act very differently to two different things. They're completely different. Oh, wow. That's one of the issues, the lighting issues.
Just call sign one more time.
Sun lights us up a little bit too vigorously.
Oh,
Well, actually, that's pretty accurate. That would light up the cockpit, but the
I'm not
sun
sure how to
switch
say
is
that,
not
but
great.
welcome.
Good, sir. Hello, United 4549, joining space to the west at 370.
You are a doctor, okay. Or do you go to med school?
Yeah, United 4549, joining your space at 370 to the west.
United 4549, clear the center. Hello, welcome.
There he goes, there's his clearance. There goes our left-hand turn. You can see the scratching on the windows, which is pretty accurate. Yeah, very orange, huh? Although the atmospheric effects look fantastic. That looks like real life, that atmosphere out here. Looks like how the sun interacts with the atmosphere. And you can kind of see that lighting that I was talking about. You can see a little bit of that, those street lights.
Alright, launch 205.
Which you wouldn't have in regular X-Plane, I don't believe.
Cleveland Center, hello again, it's American
You'll
1360.
see even more as it gets darker.
American 1360, welcome back.
Oh, ADHD is definitely real.
14, cross
We can look at scans of people, the brain scans of people with it and without it, and notice a significant difference in which neurons are firing at which times, based on the same stimuli. So ADHD is definitely a real thing, and the studies are replicable. I can send you some if you're curious.
Air Canada 941, cross Wozy at a maintain 17,000,
Speaking of,
the Buffalo altimeter
not really related.
3035.
Let's see. Our operational weight is 47,420. Zero fuel weight is 60,000, which means about 10,000 pounds of fuel, which we can see
Air
here.
Canada 941,
Takeoff height is
cross
70.
Wozy
We're
at
going
a
to burn
maintain
about 8,000 of those
17,000, the Buffalo
pounds.
altimeter 3035.
Alternate fuel is 1.4, so that means we're going to burn about 8,600 pounds of this. So that means our zero fuel weight, our takeoff weight, I mean, will decrease by 8,600 pounds. So 70,061 minus 8,600
Delta 321
would be about 6,200. We can go 100 pounds heavier because we're rounding and you want to round up. 63,000
So
pounds.
321, new radar contact, climb maintain total 3990.
We are landing runway 04. The landing flag's full. The condition for the runway is dry. Coursers are operational and no icing conditions. The wind on the ground.
321, I'm gonna keep you at 330 for now for traffic.
A 330 attack.
330.
Alright, we'll climb maintain 330 for Delta.
Is minus 27. For QNH will be 3024. And we will go ahead and compute that landing weight. Yeah, Ortho 4XP is it took a little while, but the night textures that I'm talking about are very small. They're literally just like the lights that you're seeing here and nothing else. It's probably about maybe 1 gigabyte for tile, and I did about 40 tiles, so about 40 gigabytes of data. Instead, the ground textures for Ortho 4XP are about maybe 10 gigabytes. Couldn't tell if that was from me. He calls me again. I don't think so. Arrival, we're doing runway 4, ALS 4.
I'm gonna take a shot at this call sign. Bowling goal 2? Is that it?
Bowling goal 2, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like the cartoon moves.
Alright, bowling goal 2. I'm probably still saying it wrong. Squawk 1616.
1616 for Bullwinkle 2, you're right.
Cool.
And we're doing the Alice runway 4.
Delta 127, descend the Bones 2 arrival, the Detroit altimeter 3043.
Descend via Bones 2 arrival, Delta 127. Southwest 2179 taxi.
Somebody's talking now.
Alright, 21, is the Southwest 2179 at Buffalo? Looking for taxi?
Just confirmed here.
That's firm.
Those 21.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'll be in the call as soon as the stream is over with a couple of your other acquaintances. So yeah, I'm happy to help anyone get X-Plane set up if they want to look like mine does.
Delay. This is Delta 1054.
There's the ground lights.
30,000 feet.
Delta 1052, no problem.
And they even load out here, just at a lower level.
And Delta 1052.
Then here for performance, it's a custom script. So when it gets darker, you'll be able to see
0.81
exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's these streetlights are kind of at the lower level that I'm talking about when it gets denser in the cities.
0.77 1054.
Relay hello, Delta 2661, flight level 360.
Delta 2661, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome. And Bowling Gold 2, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
Over to Toronto Center, thank you for the services. Bowling Gold 2, bye-bye.
VREF 116.
Live we go.
Oh, let's load today. VAP 121. You know what? Let's change this to 65,000 pounds. I want to have a little bit of faster approach speed. Yeah, let's even go 70,000. Overestimating is not ever a bad thing. Just need to be more careful.
75. Washington Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Going faster is usually good. Gives you more control over the aircraft and increases the distance between aircraft behind you. And ATC likes it because they can get you down on the ground faster, so they can deal with other people. Oop, click the wrong button. So I'm going to the VFS and our vacation speed. Let's see, I believe is what that means was 136. No, that was full. Back to
At 1127, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
Toronto on 25,
What's below us?
75, Delta 1127, thank you.
You did help me with the basics. I'm no master. It took a lot of trial and error. Blinking down there. Oh, that's a plane. Fine there. That's a courtesy of Traffic Global. Good question. Who is it by? I don't know. It's in the description though. Yeah, the lighting is really fantastic, isn't it? Luis helped me install an add-on for the night sky lighting and lighting in general, which makes the tones look much closer to real life, which I tuned just a little bit to make it what I think looks a bit more realistic. But much credit to him for that. Alright, I need a little bit of internal lighting. Start turning these down. There you go. That lighting looks good, man.
JetBlue 227, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
That's the JetBlue we saw over on our right somewhere.
125.77, JetBlue 227, thank you, bye-bye. Cleveland Center, Delta 2300, short of runway 28 right at Pittsburgh, ready for departure. Delta 2300, fly heading 360, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Fly heading 360, clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, Delta 2300.
Let's see. I know so. There's a TerrainRadar plugin, which another little add-on. I did install the skylighting. You're not muted. I should start the descent now. We're a little early, huh? Still got several hundred miles to the descent. We're just over Cleveland Center right now. Cleveland, well, Detroit. Cleveland Center. Leaving to our right, over across the water. Let's see if you can see it. That looks good, huh? I love how the light actually turns on. It's not just like a texture. Very realistic, very nice. And actually illuminates the ground because of a volumetric lighting mod I have. Okay, see you later, Second Fruit. You can spawn in on VATSIM on the ground if you'd like down there.
Received. Have a good day.
Let's keep prepping for that Aurora.
Southwest 2179 is ready short 23 Buffalo.
iOS 4. Our minimum
That's
will be 300 RA at 1262.
They're heading 23 cliff takeoff, Southwest
So let's do our
2179.
barrel. Since it's hilly, we want that barrel instead of that
Sorry, was there someone else calling?
radio altimeter. 1262, I said.
American 1714, contact New York Center 125.32.
1270.
125.32, American 1714, happy holidays.
CIS Piper Seneca 2. Nice. Yeah, this is a short route. I've done this flight in real life, and it's fun. And you get a nice short runway that you land on in real life. And pick the time. Well, I was busy this morning, but the time is perfect because it's really sunset in real life. And the sunset and night lighting is just fantastic, I have to say. Yes, yeah, the strobes do that. It's very nice. I think that's an X-Plane feature. They kind of reflect off of where they actually should. Let's see. What's turning on? Yeah, that little inside area is turning on. There's a little glare off of this. Very nice. If there's turbulence on the way down, which there might be, we'll get to notice that with head shake. Little Addons.
So 2300, radar contact, altitude passing.
Oh, I wonder what that is. I were in cloud?
Passing to 3,600, Delta 2300.
Interesting.
2300, altitude checks, crew direct to Elwood City, climate maintain level 350.
Cleveland, I'm in Caribbean 600 with you, flight level 350.
What was the call sign?
Caribbean 600.
Caribbean 600, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome.
Hello.
That was 2179, radar contact, say altitude passing.
2,200, Southwest 2179.
That was 2179. Let's see here, you're cleared to direct to Jamestown, climate maintain level 400.
Direct Jamestown up to 400, Southwest 2179.
Air Canada 941, contact Toronto Center 125.77. 12577. Damn.
That's awesome. Kind of simulates the bows. How to use SimPlaza? Oh, I'm happy to help you later if you want to hop on the call as soon as stream is over. Although I shouldn't say that, but I don't endorse the use of any pirating websites. That's what I should say. There's no SimPlaza for XPlane, which is a bit unfortunate.
Can you just confirm that's Jamestown is Hotel Whiskey for Southwest 2179?
Stay firm.
It's so cozy in here. Just love the cabin. Just wish we had passengers. I'm sure I'll be an add-on for that eventually, but right now there's nothing. Can we see our stabilizer? Yes, we can. It's like real life. Yeah, avoid the viruses. I'll show you how to do it. Don't worry.
Cross K's and maintain level 320.
Keys maintain, that was 230 for American 1360.
K's at 320.
This is A350
Keys American
900.
1360.
Below us to our right, apparently. Oh yeah, there he is. Ooh, that's an A330 model, though. That's a mismatch. Maybe you filed wrong.
United 423 on frequency.
Here we are from the ground. The zoom in XPlane is just unbelievable. Look at that. I can read the text on the plane.
And Center, good evening, United 423, flight level 340,
nice
just
boat,
north of Wilkes-Barre, if you are.
United 423, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome.
That's just unbelievable. If there are people in here, we could see their face.
Cleveland Center, Firefly 3993, Pittsburgh, I-5 Omaha. Cleveland Center, press, expecting DC. Or either.
Might be the government. You look at that. That lighting looks like real life. Now they just need some TAA anti-aliasing and it'll be the best sim of all time. See, there's that night lighting I was talking about. Usually you wouldn't be able to see anything on the ground, it'd just be kind of black. But that looks much more like real life. I got you, don't worry. Now that's just cool, isn't it? You can see him right down to our right. A little bit of turbulence, it's okay though.
So those 323 contact Boston Center 134.7.
He's kind of lagging out there.
134.7 for Southwest 323.
You can see him on our TCAS right there.
Delta 321, I think we're getting dangerously close to the aircraft next to me. I'm getting alerts from my aircraft.
He's right, that's a monitor him right now.
Sorry, who was that?
Delta 321, we're clear of conflict now, but we were very, very close to that aircraft right next to me. I don't know what it was, but there was an aircraft right next to me. My plane was gone. What?
321, you shouldn't have gotten a RA for that. You're 2,000 feet below them.
Yeah, they're at 340, we're at 350, so he is well below us.
I'm at 330, he's at 350, but yeah, I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright, I'm gonna have to keep you
He's
at 330 just because of that traffic.
Okay, you're good.
Go Jet 4501, we've got that traffic inside too, don't worry.
Oh, sorry, Chicago's offline. Radio service terminated if we could change for UFCM.
Do we keep up with him?
Blocked.
Let's push up to 81.
Giant 1019, leave airspace. Chicago's offline. Radio service terminated if we could change for UFCM.
We'll see you, Giant 1019.
Who else was calling? Alright, longitude is 050, descend via the Bones 2, arrival, the Detroit altimeter is 3043.
I love that sim. Greg has gotta start doing this. It just adds so much realism. That's legal. He's allowed to be right there. He says 2,000 feet below us. That's vertical separation minimum.
Longitude 050, descend via the Bones 2, arrival, the Detroit altimeter 3043.
And you can see him from the first officer's seat, just like right there.
Descend via Bones to Detroit Barrow 3043. Longitude 050.
E175 racing an A330. Yeah, let's see if we can even get Mach decimal 8
Caribbean
too.
600 cross Wozy at a maintain 17,000, the Buffalo altimeter 3035.
Phoenix might need to speed up to keep up with us. We're getting pretty fast. There we go.
Caribbean 600 cross Wozy and
I think we're the exact same Mach decimal sim now.
Buffalo, temperature
And we're like docking a space station here. This is pretty cool. How do you say it? How's it going?
Cleveland Center, American 242 Heavy with flight level 360.
American 242, welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look off your right wing, we'll see a Delta aircraft. We are racing him to our destination, so please buckle your seatbelts. Let's see if you can see it from the ground. Yeah, there's that 330, and there we are, just right above him.
That's a 321, turn left heading 030 for traffic.
Yeah, turn left heading 030 for traffic, Delta 321.
Expected arrival 40 minutes, 34 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. Yeah, if you look out of the window, we're currently actually flying over something pretty interesting this evening.
It's an A330. He's taking a left-hand turn. Awesome.
Caribbean 600, you on frequency?
Oh yeah, those 2,000-foot passes. It's even cooler when they're 1,000 feet below you and go in the opposite direction. You feel like you're gonna crash, especially if it's a big plane like a 380 or something.
Canada 702 passing 14,000 for
Is he climbing now too?
Okay, 702.
He is climbing. He's climbing up to our altitude.
Cleveland Center, hello. Climate maintain level 370.
Okay, we're going back to FMS speed now. Don't want to waste any fuel. Not that we're low on fuel, but
Cleveland Center, good evening, Air Canada 56430.
what mod do I use? That would be PACX. It's
Air Canada 564, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome.
I'll show you all what I got set up.
Cleveland Center,
On the ground.
3 Pittsburgh, taxi Delta 50 Juliet Romeo at Detroit.
It's very cool. It simulates all your
Texas.
passengers. If they're happy or sad. Right now they're 100% satisfied, which is very nice.
550 Juliet Romeo, 1 second. Limburg 4501, descend to maintain, flight level 2.
Let's see who's in front of us.
230.
Where are we? Oh, here we are. Who's in front of us? 738.
Southwest 2179, maintain flight level
737 under
270.
VR, maybe? Or outlaw.
Maintain 270, Southwest 2179.
And there's an M90 to our right, whatever that is.
GoJet 4501, descend to maintain, flight level 290.
Oh, an MD-80, maybe.
So the 321, turn right heading 090.
Right heading 090, Delta 321.
GoJet 4501, Cleveland Center.
4501, go ahead, sorry.
No problem, descend to maintain, flight level 290.
Just to maintain 290, GoJet 4501.
United 4549, descend to maintain, flight level 290.
290, 4549.
Using lossless scaling. No, although I have it, I'm not
Delta
using
321,
it. This is on
maintain, flight level 390.
native FPS. I have a bunch of add-ons listed in the description of the video, which is basically how I got it to be look so nice and be so performant. I'm also in the Discord server. If somebody can put the link in, I'm gonna give a little walkthrough to a couple people and try to explain it look like this after the stream. If you're curious, I'd be happy to help you as well.
Caribbean 600, Cleveland Center.
Cleveland Center, Delta 664.
Delta 664, go ahead. Do you have a runway assignment for us?
I do have that, but
Yeah, sorry about that.
XPlane is not the greatest at
expect runway
performing. You
21
really have to modify it to get it to
Okay,
look
21 left, Delta 6.
how you want it to. Really, it's not meant to look fantastic. It does look great, but it's not meant to. It's meant to be a simulator that's focused on physics, and flight model and airplane dynamics and systems.
Firefly,
So it takes some effort to get it to look like Microsoft.
Firefly.
For my RAM? I don't know.
sorry,
Do I have
who's that
64
and
or
where are you
128? I
again?
can't
Sorry.
remember. But RAM prices are kind of
Firefly,
cooked right now.
3993, we're in Pittsburgh. Firefly, 3993, I'll get you taxi in just 1 second.
Yeah, no problem at all, mate.
And speaking of number 550 Juliet Romeo, runway 21 right, taxi via
Frequency for the ILS is going to be 109 or
Sierra 7, Victor 1, Victor, Papa, cross runway 27 right, and 2
54 back with you, did you call us?
CBM 50 Juliet Romeo is runway 21 right, taxi via Sierra 7, Victor 1, Victor, and Papa cross 27 right, and the rest I got stepped on.
Delta 1045 ready for descent.
So 1040, that's
Oh, that's at A350, that's really an A330.
Arrival Detroit, altimeter 3043.
Stand by the Bones to arrival. And the altimeter is going to be 3043 for Delta 1054.
And the Canada 702, request for the climb.
The Canada 702, climb maintain for 370.
Oh, my Christmas tree
Canada
lights just went on.
370, Canada
That's nice.
702.
Very cold here in Chicago today.
Looking for the handoff. Record 1360, Chicago's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved. What are you gonna come American 1360 at the orbit?
Sorry about that, Santa Caribbean 600.
Caribbean 600, you're a little high. Just tend to maintain 17,000, lead off altimeter 3035.
So maintain 17,000 for Caribbean 600.
Senator, can you confirm runway for Delta 127?
Delta 127, expect runway 21 left.
I can't tell it looks better with the flood off or on. We'll go on for about 2 more minutes, and then we'll turn it off and get our night vision going. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Bird 4501, descend to maintain, correction, GoJet 4501, descend to maintain level 230.
Descend maintain level 230, GoJet 4501. I'll increase that descent rate for him.
Intentional aircraft, clearance will be closing in 5 minutes.
I love him too, Phoenix. One of the best times of the year. Okay, flood and storm are going on.
Southwest 2179, can we get higher?
Southwest 2179, yeah, sorry about that, and thanks for the help. Climb maintain level 400.
I'll go climb maintain 400, Southwest 2179.
I'm just in love with this night lighting, man. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and turn down the lighting in here a little bit. There we go, that's better. Oop. That's something I like, is you can see the,
So 321, are you able to accept the Pucky 1 arrival into the, Kennedy?
you can see the flight deck from back here, which is awesome. Like it used to be before 9/11.
What arrivals are?
So 321, are you able to accept the Pucky 1 arrival into Kennedy? United 4549, descend and maintain level 230.
230, 4549.
Delta 329, I don't see that arrival in my
This is a little PSA to anyone watching. If you fly in VATSIM and you are in service near the holiday season from ATC, make sure to thank them on the way out. They're spending their time to make your flying experience more realistic. So yeah, give them a little happy holidays on your transition frequencies. Someone's getting yelled at on frequency.
So the 664, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Delta 664.
I'm back. Your friend's landing? In real life, nice.
And yeah, 4549, say indicator speed.
I think that's you, Jake.
So we're doing 280 and Mach we're doing 0.7.
Right, GoJet 4501, say indicator airspeed.
Mach decimal 683 for GoJet 4501.
Yeah, 4549, you able to maintain 250 knots of the descent for now?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Sure, was that for your 4549?
Just say affirm.
Affirm, you able to maintain 250 knots of the descent for now?
Yeah, we can make 250 for 4549.
Awesome.
Right, thank you.
No problem.
Cleveland, good evening, Vision Jet, November 34 Echo Delta, flight level 310 west of Clarksburg, VR.
Oh, British, maybe? Can't tell.
34 Echo Delta, hello. I'll be closing in a couple minutes so you can continue on Unicom.
Roger, continue on Unicom. Happy holidays for Echo Delta.
There we go. Someone wishing him happy holidays, finally.
Same to you. Caribbean 600, contact Toronto Center 125.77. Caribbean 600, go to the center.
He's working hard today.
So 2300 contact New York Center on 125.32.
Is that for Delta 2300?
Yeah, sorry, I probably said something different. Delta 2300 contact New York Center 125.32.
125.32. Have a good one, Delta 2300.
See ya. American 702, correction, Air Canada 702, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, Air Canada 702, great evening.
We've begun our descent, and we should be on the ground soon.
Cleveland Center, happy holiday, Southwest 3958, flight level 350.
Another happy holidays. Love to see it. That's some cheer.
Sorry, is that Southwest 3958?
Affirmative.
Southwest 3958, I'm going to be closing here in a minute so you can continue on Unicom.
You descended us a little early.
Thank you.
Wonder if there's a traffic conflict.
664, turn left heading 280.
280, Delta 664.
Number 45, correction, GoJet 4501, contact New York Center 125.32.
New York 12532, GoJet 4501, happy holidays, see ya.
See ya. Delta 321, contact New York Center 125.32.
Alright, contact New York Center 125.32, and we'll seal it. Thank you for the Evening, New York Center, Delta 321, with you at flight level 390.
All crap, stand by. I'm having keyboard problems again.
Alright. Needs us to stand by. We'll wait for it. No worries.
Delta 321, descend and maintain, flight level 350.
Alright, descend and maintain, flight level 350 for Delta 321, thank you.
KLM 125, reset transponder, squawk 4, correction, squawk 4, correction, 2422.
Squawk 2422 KLM 125.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Hello, United 4549, this at 320. Sorry, 230.
New York Center, GoJet 4501, hello, flight level 230.
Lindbergh 4501, New York Center, descend and maintain 10,000, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3024.
Descend 10,000, altimeter 3024, Lindbergh 4501.
Delta 2170, you're leaving my airspace. Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved today.
Alright, good day to you, to Delta 2170.
What do you say that altimeter was? Let's check.
New York Center, hello, United 4549 at 230.
KLM 125, contact Boston Center now 134.7.
Boston Center 134.7 KLM 125. You agree? Thank you for your service.
Delta 821, contact Boston Center 134.7. Good day.
134.7. Have a good day, Delta 821.
Is Center ignoring you?
Upjet 1640, going to Harrisburg.
Oops, he's probably just busy.
Upjet 6048, runway 31.
Just call him again whenever getting close.
Alpha 31, Upjet 6048.
United 25, correction, United 4549, you with me?
Affirm, yeah, College West, United 4549 at 230.
United 4549, descend and maintain 10,000, the Wilkes-Barre altimeter 3024.
3024, 4549.
And maintain 250 knots, please, for intrail spacing.
250 knots and 100 on that, on the altitude, 4549.
Lindbergh 4501, plan the ILS runway 4 approach into Wilkes-Barre.
ILS runway 4, Lindbergh 4501, thanks. Already got that set up. He's just busy. Not trying to be rude. Let's get some lighting going on here. We'll turn our logo and our wing inspection lights on. We could wait a little bit longer, but he's got a busy airspace, so I want to make sure we're extra visible. Everyone knows exactly where we're at. I've got an HDR sort of filter on, so black should be true black the way I tuned it for you guys, so it's not as blurry. Of course, we got a landing rate monitor. You all are welcome to predict the landing rate before it happens.
American 1938, cross Briggs at 14,000, the Philly altimeter 3022.
3022, cross Briggs at 14,000, American 1938.
And Delta 2300, contact Boston Center now 134.7.
Over to Boston Center on 134.7. Merry Christmas.
Happy Addons.
And New York departure upjet 6048 Harrisburg. We are ready to go. 31.
Passing through 18.5. Now.
Upjet 6048, wind 340 at 10, runway 31. You are clear for takeoff.
There we go. With our equalizer tuned on our standby.
Center, American 938.
There's some mountains over there, which is why the lights cut off, I believe. They should continue on to the horizon.
387 New York Center, say location?
Yeah, definitely end
We
there.
are 20 miles
Continue that
away
way
from
further, so yeah, there are mountains there, probably. You can see where the
American
ends
9387, stand by.
are also beyond it, so must be some mountainous terrain. It's not just a visual glitch. I'm gonna try and make this nice and soft for you guys. Nice soft touchdown. Though I'm gonna keep it safe because we do have a short runway. And if we have time, we will watch Phoenix's landing right behind us in that 320.
Alpha 321. Is there any way we could get lower? We're at 350 RAM now.
321 across Geno, flight level 230.
Thank you. We'll pass Geno at flight level 230. Delta 321.
Tower JetBlue 1539, I will see you.
Delta 321, up correction. Lindbergh, 4510, turn right, heading 160, descend and maintain 6,000.
Depper 4501.
Sorry, Delta 321, we're going to need you to repeat that one more time.
Maintain 6,000.
What?
Air 5 Charlie Juliet has the weather at State College.
Lindbergh 4501, third time, turn right, heading 1. Turn, break. Lindbergh 4501, turn right, heading 160, descend and maintain 6,000.
Right 160, descend, maintain 6,000, Lindbergh 4501.
November 5, Charlie Golf, descend and maintain 6,000, the University altimeter 3030.
6,000 and 3030 for 5 Charlie Juliet.
Upjet 6048, radar contact, direct Harrisburg, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, direct Harrisburg, upjet 6048.
Delta 321, I really need you to repeat what you said for us one more time. I couldn't hear you. You got stepped on.
Okay, Delta 321, cross Geno, flight level 230.
Okay. Cross Geno at 230, Delta 321.
New York Center, 2612, 13-9 for 17.
United 2612, New York Center, direct white, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Direct white for United 2612, and was that up to 230?
Climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, 2612.
New York Center, good evening, Southwest 2368, 60 miles southwest to Robbinsville, flight level 250.
Southwest 2368, New York Center, good evening, welcome aboard.
New York City 9793 out of 10,000 for 13,000, direct pass down.
United 793 New York Center, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
MacBook is probably better for coding.
Alright, climb maintain 360.
For people who want to use their MacBook or their computer on the daily very easily. ThinkPads are good if you want to use Windows software. It really depends. I'd say in general, I'd go for a Mac if you're just looking for an intro laptop. But I think ThinkPad you can probably do a little more with games and such.
We have begun our final descent into Pennsylvania. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin
there goes our ground textures.
one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are
Lindbergh 4501, fly heading 170.
Heading 170, Lindbergh 4501.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger
United
electronics.
2612, you're leaving my airspace. Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Alright, we'll see 2612, Merry Christmas.
American 1938 cross iRocket at 9,000.
Cross iRocket at 9,000 for American 1938.
Just about to land, folks.
Southwest 2360, your correct Deer Park VOR.
That's for Southwest 2360.
Southwest 2368, your correct Deer Park.
Direct Deer Park, Southwest 2360.
Looks rather
Sectional
good,
aircraft, New York Center is closing in 5 minutes.
We'll get down before then, hopefully.
Everybody else is closing, and I can take over all of this by myself.
Yeah, MacBook
And
chips.
Lindbergh 4501, if I didn't give it to you, plan the ILS runway 4 approach into Wilkes-Barre.
We're planning the ILS runway 4, Lindbergh 4501 already, thanks.
United 4549, turn right heading 170, vector the ILS runway 4 into Wilkes-Barre.
170, we'll expect the vectors into Wilkes-Barre, 4549.
New York 511 Whiskey Mike on the ground at State College. Request taxi for panel work and the tower's unresponsive.
In that case, you should start CPR.
And November 1 Whiskey Mike, I'm going to be closing in 5 minutes. Switch to advisory.
Alright, over to advisory 1 Whiskey Mike.
Number 5 Charlie Juliet, the University, plan runway 6, the University wind 330 at 9er gust 15.
Roger, runway 6, 5 Charlie Juliet.
Airport's somewhere down over here. Lindbergh 4501, do you have any speed restrictions for us?
Lindbergh 4501, speed at pilot's discretion.
Hey, from 4501.
American 1938, contact Philly approach on 128.4. Good day.
128.4, American 1938, happy holidays.
Slow back to 210 now. There go our speed brakes. Very helpful.
Delta 321 cross Lindy, flight level 190 at 250 knots.
Alright, cross Lindy at 190, 250 knots, Delta 321.
Hey, Mexican Aviator, what's up? Been a while, man.
Southwest 2368 cross Deer Park VOR, flight level 190.
Cross Deer Park at flight level 190, Southwest 2368.
Lindbergh 4501, descend to maintain 4,000.
To maintain 4,000, Lindbergh 4501.
Lindbergh 4501, turn left heading 0, join the localizer.
Repeat that heading for 4501.
Lindbergh 4501, turn left heading 040 to join the localizer.
Left 040 to join the localizer, Lindbergh 4501.
New York Center, you're controlling New Haven.
Frontier flight 8988, say again.
Are you controlling Tweed, New Haven?
Tweed New
Departure
Haven.
flight 8980, that's going to be closing soon.
You should
Everybody
start
else is
CPR, I
closing,
did
so
hear
we're
that.
going to be shutting down here in about 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll stay on it.
We're going to go speed check,
Lindbergh
Fox 1.
4501, cross JSAG at 3,900, clear the ILS runway 4 approach.
Cross JSAG 3,900, clear for the ILS, runway 4 approach, Lindbergh 4501.
Southwest 2368, leaving my airspace. Boston Center is closing. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved. Southwest 2368, so on.
Number 5, Charlie Juliet, descend and maintain 4,000.
Out of 4,000, 5 Trilogy.
Upjet 6048, leaving my airspace. Washington Center looks like they're coming online, so just be advised that they may give me a contact. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Okay, we're going to Unicom for now. We'll keep an eye out for them. Upjet 6048.
Here comes our localizer.
I am closing. I'm not taking over all this by myself. Attention all aircraft, New York Center is closing at this time. All aircraft remaining this frequency, switch to the appropriate advisory frequency. Have a good flight.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Merry Christmas, nice job, we'll see you.
Airport's over here. Looks like the plane wants
Thank
to
you
fly.
very much, it's always fun.
Happy holidays.
Meow. Meow.
I can configure how bright I want the runway lights. I want them brighter. Do I hit the mic multiple times like in real life? Speed check, flaps 2. We're a little low. He got us a little bit low. If I'd followed the VNAV profile, it would have worked perfectly. It's alright though. Let's go manage speed mode. And you know what?
Autopilot.
Autopilot off. I'm gonna get us manually over to this runway. Manually follow that glide slope. Speed checked. 5. Push to talk 7 times. Oh, I don't want to spam the VATSIM frequency. Yeah, it didn't work. I turn that flight director off. We don't need the flight director. Bit windy, huh? 31 knot crosswind. There goes those runway lights. I gotta change the script a little bit, just alter it a tiny bit so it loads in a little bit further away, so it's not as noticeable. Trim ourselves down, because we want to start descending now. We'll go speed check, flaps 10. Is ATC on? You mean, like is center online? No, center just went offline. Although VATSIM is on. There's some ground traffic down there, which is nice. Radio altimeter is alive. Let's start that descent a little bit steeper. We'll go gear down. That should have been on a long time ago. Speed check. Flaps full. I'm gonna go manage speed. 136 knots. Until we get a little bit lower. I love the lights of the taxi or the highways. They look very nice. You can get some traffic down there. Thank you, sir. Happy landings to you too.
Throttle. Throttle.
Manual throttle. FMS speed bugs, 127 knots. Keep that descent coming. Flaps are full, gear is down, all lights are on, landing checklist complete. Can't check the radar right this second. .23 knot crosswind now. Increase throttle a little bit of right rudder. You want to increase the throttle because that little bit of right rudder is going to add a little bit of drag. So just a tiny little increase. Keep our speed nice and safe. Just little changes on all the flight controls is the way to go. I'm flying the visual right now. The ILS sort of has guidance, but it's not super reliable here, as I've noticed.
1,000.
Checked, stable. I'm gonna ignore the ILS because I like the way this visual is looking. Just trim up a little bit, add a little bit of thrust for that added drag. Just trimming up increases your angle of attack. A little bit of left rudder, a little bit of thrust. Notice how I minimize my indications on the PFD because they just serve as distractions. What I want to be focusing on is where I am in space, in the real world, because the PFD can lie. Your eyes probably won't, especially when the air is nice and clear and you can see. Do need to get a little bit lower now, reduce that thrust, lower the nose.
Approaching minimums.
We've got good visual.
Minimums.
Continue.
Minimums.
Let's kind of coast our way down here. Gentle little inputs.
100.
A little bit of thrust.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Flare. Thrust coming
10.
back to idle. And we're down. Our reverser's out. Decel. .60 knots.
Auto brake.
Aileron into the wind. We missed that exit, we'll take the next one to the left. Airspeed's almost dead, we can neutralize our ailerons. Light up our cockpit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pennsylvania. The local time is 6:09 p.m. and it's currently about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
We'll replay in just a second after we see Phoenix land, who's right there. Speed brakes and flaps can go up. We can start our APU. Strobes can go off. Inspection lights and our side light. Well, we'll keep our side lights on, and now we can start our APU. We can see the EGT and the percent N1 rising. Yeah, you're right, it was off center line. Could have done a little bit better, but it's okay. Nice 320 we see there. United Company traffic. We're crossing a runway here, we'll turn our strobes on. Much more realistic than Microsoft. It really punishes you if you get off glide path or off the center line. Good luck, Phoenix.
Yes, sir. These sounds are crazy, man. The IEs are loving.
Stream snipers, am I right? And we are 4 minutes, 44 seconds early and satisfied. Passenger satisfaction is 95%. Pretty good. See if he can get parked before he lands. Nice CRJ. That's a real route they do. That's gonna go to Chicago. We're going here. We'll turn our nose light on. Don't want to
High box here, high box here.
Watching in a sec, bud.
Bro, what is my plane doing? We're hell off center line.
Alright. Let's pretend their skate agents win for us.
Taking a plane.
Let's go watch it.
What is this guy doing?
Oh no.
Why is there a plane on final?
I think it's Remy.
Oh. Got the hell off final there.
There he goes. Landing. Oh! Oh, he's off the runway. Oh no. Now let's see Phoenix's. Nice. Beautiful.
Oh, what are these wings?
Off the center line. Not bad though. Okay, let's go ahead and shut down our engines.
Golly.
And below 10% N1 now, we can turn off our red beacon. And seatbelts can come off. Stuck on our hydraulic pump. There goes our friend. In the Pacific Air. Not sure what airplane that is. Okay, let's see our replay. Let's disconnect from VATSIM, disconnect, and press Alt-R.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, let's watch. Stream lag is 1 minute. Okay, let me fix that for next stream then. To be fair, I was pretty much on centerline compared to our fellow two pilots. It's easier in real life once your wheels touch down. You don't really skirt off as much. There goes our touchdown and our reversers. You can see head shake putting in some work there. Let's see it from the outside view. Pull his pack X. Rewind. Here we come in. Pretty nice. Let's see where we on touchdown zone. Where I was aiming is right here. These little dots right in the center of those. Let's see if I touch down the middle of them. Yep, pretty damn close. We'll do one aft view, and then we're going to call it a night, and I'll help you guys out with your X-plane setups. Pretty good job on the center line. Pretty close to where we should be. No runway excursions. And one view from the glare shield.
Auto brake.
You can see how far off the center line we got. There you go. I will see you on a hypoxic hangar in just a minute.
200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Touched us down, got a little too far left, but I corrected before anything bad happened. And we stopped. And we're at the gate now. We can call that a night, probably. Oh, well, our lights are on because of the stupid. But we can call it a night for that, I think. Okay, well, I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, for another stream. I'll do something in Microsoft, maybe with the PMDG, we'll see. But yeah, it was great to see you all again, and I'll catch up with you in the Discord in just a minute here. Alright, see ya, folks.